8.5 years ago, we had the opportunity to create a company. Didn't know the name, didn't know the colors. Some great minds figured out, hey, Allegion could work. We came up with the logo, but we had work to do. What were some of the founding foundations? What was going to be the character of this new thing that we called Allegion, and launched in December. So the senior leadership team gathered, and one of the deliverables was to create a set of values that still stand stronger today than when we created them.
I remember spending a little bit of time as a group reflecting on our legacy coming from Ingersoll Rand, and at that time, you guys might remember, they were one-word values that left probably a little too much interpretation, and we felt like we didn't want to articulate precision, but we also wanted to actually be a little bit more thoughtful about what those words meant.
We rolled up our sleeves and said, what should be the values, the character of the company, the foundation that guide us.
What do we want to be remembered by? How do we want to be perceived amongst employees, the marketplace, etc.? And I just remember how quickly all that kind of came together. We were all kind of one mind and consistent relative to what we were thinking about, what we wanted the values to be for Allegion.
Yeah, I remember how often do you get the opportunity to have a blank page as your starting point for a company? And we'd broke up into, small groups around the flip charts, and it was just blank. And we started brainstorming and had some little stickers that we put on them, and those groupings were pretty quick. They just kind of jumped off the page what the top 8 were.
Dave, one of the other things that sort of builds on what Tracy's saying, I can actually, in retrospect, I can remember feeling this incredible sense of responsibility in that room, but it took longer. It took many years later before I actually realized the sense of privilege actually that it created. The opportunity for us to start from that blank sheet of paper and create something was a great privilege.
I think too, when you develop a set of values, you can put them on posters, you can put them on the wall, you can put them in your desk drawer, but they have to be lived. And I think one of the things I'm extremely proud of the leaders of Allegion and the people of Allegion is that they have adopted those, and we continue to beat them like a drum. The grade 8, couldn't be prouder, 8.5 years into this, that we are guided by a lighthouse that represent those values.
It'll always be, is me retiring, and I'll always have memories of creating those values, and most of them I'll carry with my personal life as well.